And it's back. Woohoo! I'm sure everybody was very sad that it went off. Oh wait, there's nobody here. Right. Let's carry. Oh, I just walked straight into them. Straight into them. Bye bye, little Imperial Guard unit. Bye bye. I was being so careful, and then my internet died, and then I was pissed off. Magnifique. I probably ought to refresh the bloody YouTube chat. And yes, we went over to that side because I was trying to do something. Just bear with me a few moments while I deal with some admin. Trying to get access to the chat of the YouTube once again. Yes, indeed. Come on, chat. Pop out and see me chat. Awesome. So very good. Yay. It's spectacular. There we go. So if anybody's in YouTube, you can chat again and I'll see it. Oh wait, there's nobody in chat. Don't know precisely how powerful these fucks are gonna be. Probably quite powerful, especially since I can't fucking get a fucking shot with them fucking ranged items. Well, do you know what? We're just gonna hunker down and let them come to me, or let them fuck off. It seems it's fucking off time. When I say that, they kind of came back. Ah, good, the little skimmers, I think, are sufficiently classified as an aerial unit. Maybe not. I don't know. I mean, it did a chunk of change, but then again, they seem to be absolutely fucking fine again. Which is alarming, to say the least. I don't think that thing's going to have a shot. No, it's not. That thing might. But he is going against a tank, so probably can't expect him to do very much against a tank. I mean, my scout walker can probably go there, but I bet there's a load of fucking stuff there that's going to be a problem. Oh, that's taken a beating, hasn't it? I suppose it's taken a beating from that tank there. Cock. I would like to finish that thing off though, so looks like I may just end up losing a Hydra, which is not optimal in the realms of war. It's not the best of strategies to go, I'll probably lose it, but fuck it. Oh, they got a lot of dudes. They got a lot of dudes. I might just lose the army. So that'll be good. That'd be good. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for losing army. Yay. Well, the Hydra's alive. Hydra's alive. So you never know. You never know your luck. I might manage to pull it out. As opposed to pulling it off. Please stop shooting my staff. It's very annoying. Oh no, they're not stopping, are they? They're not stopping. They just keep shooting my stuff. I suppose pull you back there, pull you back to there. Tank commander. I feel like he should be able to shoot that from there. Oh good, he can. Fuck me. Genuinely slightly surprised. Oh, I can shoot that thing. Didn't know that was going to be the target, but never mind. So, do we think the Commissar's going to be very good against the tank? Probably not. Oh, although he does have, of course. Should have done this first beforehand as well, but nevertheless. Bring it down. He can now penetrate it far more than before. So he might be able to pull it off this time. I think what might be beneficial is... what might be beneficial is I want to drag some more of my units, especially like the heavy duty long rangers. Let's try and drag some more of them over here. I think the unfortunate truth is, in order to stand a chance of winning this corner, Oh, wonderful, the Space Marines are over here. Yes, I know. We've met, haven't we? Unless we met in different... May very well be we met a different pair of Space Marines earlier on. It's not optimal and it's not what you want, but... I'd appreciate you not killing my Commissar. Although he does have the benefit of the recovery... Oh, he's dead. He does not have the benefit of the recovery package. He's not going to get himself a recovery package if he's dead. Shitty. Shitty nutsacks. Shitty. Oh, shitty nutsacks. Heavy weapons. Go. Firing the rockets, Gov. Jesus, they do not take a lot of damage, do they? You're supposed to be running the fuck away. You're supposed to be running the fuck away. So just you sort of heal in a corner. Let's see. Increases the ranged attacks. I don't know. Oh, yes. I've been here for quite some time, in fairness. Why can't you shoot it? You shoot it. You do as you're told and you shoot the thing. I mean, it looks like you are the only one here, which kind of means there's not a lot that's going to be viable to do, but... the stream did cut out, yes, but we were here long before the stream cut out. I assume you unfortunately turned up at exactly the worst moment, which was when the stream was off. Yeah, I could do with another Commissar, so we'll grab a Commissar. Unfortunately, my previous Commissar died. The Necrons, turns out, fucking hard. And seem to have an awfully large volume of really heavy-duty units. I think it's because they've gathered so many more levels than I have, which is an issue, to say the least. Yep, that's a heavy weapons guy down. So, my dream city, I think, is not going to happen. Let's get you over there. Of course you can't have a shot. You can never have a shot. I think I might hate the range in this game, because it doesn't make sense. On the occasions where you really should have a shot, you really fucking don't. On the occasions you think you don't have a shot, you really fucking do. Starting to annoy. And it's also annoying that everything is tougher than me. Tougher than me. Everything is tougher than me. Even though I've got a heavy duty volume of numbers, they're all significantly stronger, which makes it a pain in the arse. For Gillimon. For Guillemon. Yes, do it for the red dinosaur. Oh, someone's had an alert. I think it might be them. Oh, tank overwatch. Good, you moved into my range. That's exactly what I wanted. It was definitely planned, and not the fact that I was trying to run away. What I really need to do, and I should have done it before I decided I know I'll build a Commissar, is try and look into the idea of actually getting my thing. So I know my tank can shoot that. You mentioned the Happy Creeper. I really hope there was absolutely zero context to you mentioning the Happy Creeper. You just sort of went, I know a Happy Creeper. Because that would be far more hilarious than is entirely necessary. Ah, you weren't supposed to move, you pricks. Well, now you're in the shitter. You were supposed to just use your ranged attacks, because guess what, guys? You have fucking ranged attacks, you bellends. More units. Chuck them all in. Chuck them all in at once. Now, where the fuck... Ah, there he is, right. I need 30. Marvellous. We'll try and get that one. Get you round there so we can shoot the backside of you. What other unit do we have? You're mostly dead, so we'll just try and back you off and heal a little bit. Oh, you do actually have those heal packs in you. Instant heal. Yes. The Besiegers of Lilith. What can we do here? Oh, more guardsmen, sir. Oh, except now I've wasted my fucking resources on a guardsman when I should have perhaps not. Oh well, never mind. Oh, they've got a big spidery tank. A Triarch Stalker. They have more units than me. This is a bad situation. For a split second, it looked like I was doing decently, but then they suddenly had more units. Because every time it looks like I'm doing reasonably well, they always seem to have more units. They never don't have more units. I suppose just throw a guardsman in the front there. So you best actually fucking win that fight, please. Kinda banked on you actually winning that fight. Thank you. I suppose you've got a shot, do you? No. You also don't have... Oh, you've actually already shot, haven't you? Full throttle, not going to be that useful. Melee attack's not going to be that useful in this situation either. Right, now you're back at the city, you heal up. I don't want you doing anything, city, so I will... Yeah, I'll put you to sleep. I'll put the Manufactorum to sleep as well. Hopefully, yeah, I was going to say, once that guardsman's been built, you can go to sleep as well. Sanctum Imperialis. Oh, yes, I said I had enough in tier 4 to go up to tier 5 and get myself some artillery. That might shift the balance of this fight, although I'm not convinced, because, you know, these guys are assholes, and proving incredibly difficult to actually beat down. Keep having to back my people off. Order units, you've got an order left. Is it dead? Is it dead? No. You don't have a turn, you don't have a turn. You have a turn. I really would prefer not to be using you to finish off the tiny unit. Come on, kill it. Okay, fine. I would have to use you to finish off the tiny fucking unit, indeed. Boosh! Bang! And the dirtbag is gone. You've got slightly less health, so let's bombard you with some turrets. Feel like we took down a Titan with a light stick. Well, I imagine if you sort of poke him in the eye and sort of wave it around, you might be able to take a Titan down with a light stick. Well, I can no longer see anything, so we might as well just shoot the shit I can see. Really feel like my tank should do more. A lot more. Heavy rockets. Ooh. Watch out, the Commissar's coming. No, he's not. The Commissar's dead. Should have been paying attention earlier, you group of soldiers. Pow, 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 pow. Yay, there's another one past the dust. Yeah, another one does, and another one does. Why are we still? Why do we not kill? Well, you're still because your commander put you in the fucking poison goop. And I know that as a commander I have put my units in the poison goop, but nonetheless... Oh wow, that did nothing. That did fucking nothing in terms of actual useful damage. I suppose really I need that Hydra back. Ideally I need my second Hydra back in action, but unfortunately my second Hydra is healing itself. So ultimately it would be very beneficial if I could get myself a third Hydra. But then again I won't be able to afford... Oh, they've got a big tank now. It's a big tank now. Well, those guys are dead. Because I didn't know they were... Oh, an Annihilation barge. The entire barge is literally named and dedicated to Annihilation. And so they have annihilated. Okay, so these guys, they're kind of dead. Let's shoot those guys, I suppose. Shoot those guys. Shoot those guys. Oh, there's another thing over there. Glorious, right. Well, at least we can shoot it with that. And then I suppose if we move our Hydra tank in over there, we can shoot that with the Hydra tank. I mean, it's interesting. It is technically floating. A canoptic spider. But yeah, it's kind of floating, but also a spider, so I'm not 100% convinced my anti-air advantage is going to necessarily do me any good. But I mean, bullets is bullets to a certain extent. Oh, bye-bye. They're zoomed away. Zoomed away indeed. Oh, it looks like they may have run away. Okay, well, I suppose for now, I think it's probably worthwhile just sort of battening down the hatches and doing a bevy of healing. Just regroup. Hope for the best. Back in the trenches, thank the Emperor. Ah, my tech priest engine's here. Good. That's what I've been waiting for. I will try and establish a city in the jungle of claws, because we've wiped out the sting wasps that were a problem previously. Now we just got to wipe out these arseholes who are still proving a problem. Oh, I didn't need to move them. I got confused as to what the fuck they were. That's a slight problem, but a problem we can live with. The Amazon truck dropped him off. I must admit, I don't know what I said to prompt that, so you might have to help me out. I fear the delay is probably even worse than it usually is. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, you should not still be alive. Oh, good. He's not alive. Ah, my guy is here, yes. Don't die, please. The Tongues of the Deceiver. What a name. What a name. Thanks for the memory. I don't think you can shoot it from there, but I suppose we might as well drive there anyway. My heavy weapons crew can do something there. I suppose you guys can probably do something as well, so you might as well have a crack. I don't know if these guys can reach, so I'd really appreciate you kill. No, you can reach from there. That's helpful. You guys definitely can't, but I suppose we might as well rally around that area and try and sort of deal with the situation that's approaching. A good few of my units are now healing once again. Oh, you're destroying that, Beddoes. I mean, yeah, you go ahead and deal with the Imperial Bastion when clearly you've got other problems bearing down on you Necrons. I suppose in fairness they're doing a fucking number on me, so it's not like they're threatened by my presence, I don't think. Just sort of get the impression they're kind of toying with me. Oops, I didn't mean to move that far away. You guys step in there and try and shoot them. You guys, I don't know what you're up to. Oh, actually, maybe I don't need to shoot. Oh no, I do. Alright. Oh, you've got no movement. Hold position while you heal, I suppose. That'll do. Which unit is... Ah! The Commissar is back. Beware, the Commissar rides once again. Let's bring it down again, because that bring it down was actually quite good. Or at least I think it was good. I mean, he died shortly after using it, but I don't think that was anything to do with using the manoeuvre. Got an endless supply of arseholes shooting me. I don't need an endless supply of arseholes shooting me. Tanks, heavy weapons. Execute the queued order. Yeah, go on, whatever the fucking queued order was. I think that was just me pushing the wrong button. Order a unit, the Commissar. Now, can the Commissar shoot from there? No. And of course you can't move further forward with the Commissar after you've declared that, but I'm quite pleased to see my Hydra is back in action. That's going to be beneficial. Now I've got a third heavy weapons platform. We might stand a chance of sort of halting their progress, but then again, they just seem to be throwing units at me left, right and fucking centre. Right, let's, yes, carry on shooting there, carry on shooting there, carry on shooting there. You try shooting there, and you try shooting there. And finally, you shoot there. So inconveniently, the Commissar is going to have to get Get up close and personal, which unfortunately has revealed they've got even more fucking units. Christ almighty, in a basket of shit. Why must you... Have I just lost my commissar? Fuck. Fuck. Yep. Heavy destroyers killed the Lord Commissar. Shit. I didn't want the Lord Commissar to die. Not very keen on the Lord Commissar dying at all. We're going to need another new Lord Commissar. Son of a bitch. Do we have enough resources for a new Lord Commissar? I don't think we do. No, we don't. I could possibly produce a heavy weapons squad while I'm waiting. Go on, might as well. Produce one of them and go back to sleep. Oh, one of you's just sort of fallen in the mist. Oh, you're wiping out another fucking scout. I kind of need to get him out of there. I'm fairly confident he literally only just got there and he's already been taken down. Gee, and another tank thing. Or yes, that's the Annihilation Barge. And it has lived up to its name by annihilating my fucking thing. Well, might as well try and continue the heavy weapons barrage on the hill there. You guys are practically dead. You guys are almost dead. You guys can move forward at least a little bit. You guys move just to the side, maybe. Move into the city. I think they've actually got so many units, they're going to work their way around into my city and win, which is indescribably annoying. I mean, they're Necrons, so they're dead all the time, I think, is the point. But although I suppose technically they're not dead things. I don't really know much about Necrons, so you may very well have the edge on me if you know anything about Warhammer, but nonetheless, they are sort of a living metal dead creature, because the Necron definitely suggests dead, and they've got tombs and stuff, so it's difficult to know for certain precisely what they are. With their luck, yeah, I'm going to have to move the Hydra. But probably better to move the Hydra than to lose something. Okay, I think that was a bit overkill on my part, but better to overkill it than underkill it. Cock, there's of course a fucking creature in the thing. Can the city reach? Yes, the city can reach, so I might be able to do a little bit of damage there, but not a huge amount, unfortunately. Oh god, this thing is just not taking damage. Necron troops on the approach. No fucking shit, mate. No fucking shit. I mean, look at 10.1 damage, and fucking 3 of my units could barely touch the thing. Unbelievable. This is supremely irritating. Oh, another one bites the dust. Yeah, another one does. Another one does. Another one bites the dust. Oh yes. Another annihilation barge on its warpath. Did I lose a Hydra? I lost a Hydra somewhere, didn't I? Yeah. I'm losing units left, right, and centre, aren't I? Yeah. I'm fucked. Awesome. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Everybody dying or running away. It's running or death for everyone. Rally the city. I can build a commissar. Let's build another commissar. Probably not the most efficient use of my resources, but I want one. I let one die, now I'm... No, I don't really know what I've done so drastically wrong, apart from piss them off, I think is the key thing. But they just have... They seem to have an endless supply of units. And I don't. Which is proving a problem. Because it's like every time I destroy one of theirs, about 6 turn up. I've now got the Basilisk. Well, that's something, I suppose. Not a lot, but it's something. use that. I mean, I'm doing a nice chunk of change with my long-range tanks, but unfortunately the long-range tanks alone are they're not going to win the fight, which is a problem. Increases the infantry armour, that's probably beneficial. Healing rate for ground vehicles, that'd probably be very good, but right this very moment. Oh yeah, I never did find out how the fuck to use edicts. Oh well, while I'm in the middle of war, the edict I was thinking about using is not going to be hugely pertinent. But yeah, for some reason I can't seem to find out how to use edicts, which is a problem. Oh, I mean, you just came straight at me. The Annihilation Barge, once again, the sort of almost Scorpion-esque thing. Don't wipe out my tank commander. Oh, you're not. You're wiping out the Imperial Guard behind my tank commander. Fair enough. I suppose I ought to be glad that you're not eliminating my tank commander. Oh, come the fuck on. That is not... okay. Oh, why can't you shoot? Fucking shoot the fucker. Unbelievable. Why are you always trying to be a big old hairy piece of shit? That's right, it's a piece of shit that's immensely hairy. End the turn, go on. And here they come again. Here they come again. Fuck my life. Oh no, that was another just random guard, fine. Tactical Space Marines discovered. I couldn't give a shit, mate. I couldn't give a monkey's fucking arse if there's tactical Marines. Ah, the engine seers are here. Well, we'll try and finish off that other city, but ultimately we're struggling to save this city. So yeah, of course, I've had to move that out in order to use it. And now it's going to get decimated to death. Fantastic. Thanks, game. Thanks. Such a prick. Such an immense prick of the ages. Oh, scout unit's practically dead. Hydra dead. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I can't wipe out one of your basic units with like 4 tanks, but you are more than capable of wiping out a single tank with one of your units. Tasty, tasty bullshit, game. Tasty, tasty bullshit. Sneak you round the side and try and build that city. Not that it's going to do me much good, because the Necrons are clearly out for my blood now. And of course they destroyed that. Oh, but yay, at least I have a pointless unit that's useless. Awesome. And why can't you shoot? Fucking bellends. The whole lot of you fucking bellends. Oh, he's going away. Maybe if we just leave them alone, they'll fuck off and leave me alone. And then I can at least try and rebuild my shattered domain. I'm going to try and protect the engine seers as best I can, but ultimately that leaves the original city, of course, significantly under-defended. Right, you guys, I suppose, just sort of hunker down and defend as best you can. Once again, if you hunker down as best you can, roll a tank out here, roll the tank out there, make the engine seers a little bit closer. Coastline doesn't appear to benefit me, so I'm thinking, must admit that poison's not exactly optimal for anything. So I suppose actually, if I, yeah, my goal is to build a city there, I think. That space there I'm going to try and build. That's handy, they can get straight there, which means Imperial Bastion, no thank you. Found a city, that's what we want to do. Yes, I like that idea, found a city there. The global pool of resources Vital resources like food, ore, energy, and influence are accumulated and shared globally. Every city provides and consumes these resources from the same pool, allowing you to fully specialised cities and even stock up on resources for harsher times. Well, we'll try. That's the key thing, is to, you know... Crucial thing at the moment, I suppose, is try and grab some land. So we'll grab a couple of bits of land there. Exit the city, end the turn. Now it's going to be slightly more important. Oh, they're going after... They are coming back. Oh, he's changed his mind. He's not actually shooting anything. He's just sort of hovering there. Well, we'll leave him alone, I suppose. Probably for the best to just leave these guys to their fiddlings. If they actually attack the city, they'll have to get slightly closer. He's jinking and fucking off. So he came in, he went, I'm a jinking, I'm gonna jink you, and then fucked off. Significantly pointless. No, I did not. I was just pushing too many buttons. You sit there, and we'll just sort of let our cities do some stuff. Carry on doing stuff. Oh, Necrons are back. Now, more Necrons are back. The Overwatch has kicked in. That's something, I suppose. No, I'm assuming what he was actually doing was just waiting for his friends. Like an arsehole. Let me guess, that Imperial Guardsman is going to be wiped out instantaneously. No, not instantaneously. I suppose he did last, 2 seconds? I was going to say, that city better be able to fucking shoot. Oh, come on with the limited firing. Oh, God, they've fucking surrounded me again, haven't they? I don't know why you... Don't you do what I tell you to do, not what you want to do. Chests out, bellies in, lads. It's the Commissar. Lord Commissar, specifically. I keep forgetting he's a lord. Oh dear, there. Well, I think where I founded the second city, it's going to be quite handy actually, because I'm definitely losing the first. Oh good, the armour is about 6 years too late, my friend. About 6 years too late. Why can you... Okay, fucking... Are you fucking serious? Why are you able to shoot further out at that thing, but not less of a distance that thing? Utterly silly. Lord Adonis. Well, I'm assuming he loves himself. That's a given with the name Adonis. Although technically that was Narcissus, wasn't it? Adonis was just extremely handsome and beautiful. Right, well, we're not doing particularly well with that. Barracks wouldn't hurt for the sake of loyalty. And that's pretty much all my stuff done. Bullgrins, a heavy melee infantry unit. Ooh, the Lehman Russ battle tank. Yes, please. Although I can't, can't exactly afford the fucking thing, but... Especially if I lose the first city, because then, and I'm about to lose the last city, the first city even. Yes, the Necrons there have very much built a city over there as well, we're saying. Jesus. How in the shitting fuck were you ever supposed to beat that? Because they just unit after unit after unit after unit that are practically invulnerable. I mean, I've done barely anything to them. So I suppose I might as well just pull these units out of the city and abandon it. There's not a whole lot of point in concerning myself over losing more units to a unwinnable war. Clearly this is one of those games where you have to leave everything you encounter alone, because otherwise they turn around and fuck you up. I think this is only normal mode. So that goes to show you precisely how shit I am at all things. which is good knowledge to have. Ah, the Commissar's dead. Turns out he wasn't able to get the fuck out. I suppose let's have the engine seers run away that in the opposite direction. And then, oh, what pointless act can the city do? Fuck off. I suppose I could just abandon the city completely with a disbanding, but it will take them a little while to destroy the city. Order the city. Yeah, it's pointless ordering that city to do anything, thank you. Oh, I think you can see them now heading off. Yeah, they're turning around and they're going after the second city after all. Oh, no, they're making mincemeat of that city. Oh, fuck it. No, you can't have my city. I refuse. Take that, you little shit stains. And take that. Take all of the things. I suppose I'm just announcing my presence, aren't I, really? That, ultimately, there. Buzzing of the Necrons come over. Oh, come on. Fire the rockets. Maintaining territorial control. Yes, until their main force decides to come and fuck you over. Ah! The Space Marines are over this side. I suppose I might be able to build a city there. Although, as I say, there's Space Marines that side, so they'll come and fuck me over as well. Ah! Here they are. Good. Good. They're coming to take the second city. Yay. And note the fact that the city is doing shit all damage as well. Isn't it glorious? Oh, I see. I've just been overwatched by a Space Marine, whatever the fuck it's called. Fortress of Redemption. Well, I think they redeemed themselves by shooting innocent fucking civilian engine seers. Oh, they are swarming like fucking flies on shit, aren't they? Yep, again. Triarch Stalker took 5.1 damage from my tank. My tank took how much? Oh, I think it didn't shoot my tank. It's going straight after the city. Oh, the city has survived just for a moment longer. I should have done that one really, but never mind. I'll tell you what, just you guard, just go for it. Have a go, have a go. You'll be nothing more than a distraction, but have a crack at it anyway. Right, these engine seers, fuck it. I'm going to piss off the Space Marines as well. Although having said that, the loss of that city is probably going to be game over, and I wasn't able to build the city over there after all. I think that's probably game over, unless it's not game over. Oh no, there we go, defeat. Deep beneath the estate Imperium, amidst city-like bureaucracy that is Terra Administratum, here an ancient servo skull inches above cluttered dust-caked shelves, casting light for a shuffling scribe. The scribe finds the archive he is looking for and extracts an ancient data slate. With a stroke of his stylus, he puts a line through Gladius Prime. He pauses for a moment and in a shaky hand annotates the entry. Gladius Prime, main planet of the Gladius system. Segmentum Obscurus, Exeniad Sector. Colony lost to warp storms following the formation of the Cicatrix Maledictum 999 M41. May the Emperor have mercy on their souls. Well, the Emperor might have mercy on their souls, but the fucking Necrons didn't, did they? Apparently, the fucking yellow Space Marines, boy, they had an even worse time of it than I did. In fact, I'm assuming that flat line there is probably when they died. And I can only assume, so I think the red Space Marines wiped out the yellow Space Marines and the Necrons wiped me out. So, there you go. Wait, just one more turn? I'm dead! There are no more turns. You die. You die. You die. Well, that was disappointing, wasn't it? And I must admit, it's kind of nobody here, so probably not worth trying for a board game after all. So, yes. Have to see if I want to bother doing anything. I don't know. Let's find out what Steam has put in my inventory. Ah, the Lord Commissar trading card. Technically, there is always two-player Candyland, I suppose, but I can't help but think that'll get slightly tiresome. So yes, I have the Lord Commissar Gladius trading card, and the Space Marines versus Necrons trading card, and the Artifact trading card. Delightful, I'm sure. And yes, let's have a look at some of these bits and pieces. So Second Foundation, of course, obviously was a found a second city, and an ethereal solution was free an enslaved unit. So I did both of those today. That's lovely. That's nice. That's a nice time. Let's have a look and see. What do I have? I had some other things I was considering. Probably best not to do multiple run-throughs. No. Let's have a look at some of these options. I'll tell you what. Probably finish it early, but we'll do a little bit of this for a moment, because this... I haven't played this in quite some time, so it'll be interesting to see if I remember how the fuck to play it. I suppose I could probably play it basic rules, but where's the fun in playing the original rules when you've got fucking Space Marines? The only thing I will have to do is add it to the thing. So, game capture, come here. Registered. Full blown registered.
The card is reporting.
Capture a specific window, please. I prefer to do it that way. Yes, no, that's right. That one, please. Are you doing it? Oh, there we go. You are doing it. Superb. Right, now I want you there. Now I want you.
Some kind of
voice. And the final step is to put you.
Tell me it's just
there. That'll do. It's good enough. Good enough, really is. Well, it's good enough for me. Let's skip out of that man's face. Oh, returning player. Probably. Suppose I should. Might be. Ah, it's connecting, so that'll fucking do. You've not actually done Splunk in a while. Nah. Oh well. You know what you need to do there then. Right, let's do a skirmish. New game versus AI, we might as well. Now, novice will suffice, yes. Space Marine or Orc. I'm going to be the fucking Orcs. Let's see, the Snake Bites or the Goths. The Goths have got a bit more black about them, yeah. Despite the fact that I'm going to be playing as white, but there you go. So yeah, go on, let's have a crack at this. As I say, I can't fully remember, but they all have different abilities. I think I've got full regicide mode, anyway. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Which daily is that, you might fail up? Spelunky's daily? Oh, secrets. Secret shop is good news. Always good to get the secrets. Right, so let's see. We can rotate the camera. We can zoom the camera. Sort of move the camera. Kind of want the camera reasonably straight on. Ah, right, we are... Now that's interesting. Ah, good, right. So, Zogger, Shooter Boy Porn. Yeah, you move 2 spaces, or not. Am I the Space Marines after all? I think I'm the Space Marines after all.
This shall be over soon.
Oh, I'm the Space Marines after all. Apparently, I picked the enemy, I'm assuming? Initiative phase. Fuck me, I can't remember how the fuck you do the initiative phase. You can use, like, abilities, can't you? Jesus Christ, it's been a while. What's that? Enemy to... Here we go, right. Now, I think that you can shoot at some point as well. There we go, snapshot. Oh, he's going for another snapshot. My poor lone Space Marine. Yeah, oh, my poor lone Space Marine is getting fucked. Right, I think I can heal them. I can't find out about my abilities until after I move something. I will just point out I'm not very good at chess at the best of times, let alone when there's special abilities chess. Right, so initiative phase. Do you have some kind of healing? Regaining a small amount of health. Cool. I think that's what we want then. So assuming that can do it, yes it can. Get yourself a little bit of health. You cheeky boy. Oh, cheeky. Assail, Iron Halo, Artificer Arm. Oh, I see, that's not... So how do I access the snapshot then? Because I think they're my sort of... They're not... Ah, there we go, it's in the fucking middle. Right, here we go. Frag grenade, that's the one. That'll do nicely, won't it? Alright, frag grenade, right in the middle of them. Undoubtedly a coincidence, I had no fucking clue what I was doing. Although, having said that, years and years ago, and this might be why it's called the English opening, I don't know. Years and years ago, there was a way that, I can't remember where it was, but you move one of your pawns forward, and then I think you possibly move one of your bishops, and it's like a free 2 or 3 move finisher if people are stupid. Okay, well, we did more damage to that guy, so we'll just try and... Oh, well, I think he missed. Yep. He is a useless prick. Oh, that's right, he's a useless prick. Is that what it's called? Fool's Mate? That may very well be the one. Only a fool would fall for it. It was basically sort of an instant win against chess novices, I think was the idea. That's why I wanted to be the orcs, not be against the orcs. I wanted to do the dackering, not, I wanted the lovely little sort of sunset dackery. Ready to deploy, sir. Yes, you deploy it over there. Whoosh. I must admit, it is slightly satisfying with the jetpacks. The old jets are hilarious fun. Right, so yes, alright, let's continue snapshotting. Fuck me, man. Fuck me. 64%, mate. 64%. Yeah, do you want to obey the laws of, odds and hit something? Thank you. So you just have to berate your soldiers into hitting things. Crack grenade. No, you can just snapshot with a little pistol. Pow, pow, pow. Or you can snapshot the sky. Because that appeared to be what you did, mate. That appears to be what you did. You snapshotted the sky. Snapshotting the sky is not going to do you much good. The sky has done nothing to you. So I believe I can melee attack. Although that might be exclusively to them. So I might be able to melee that guy. Now he's moved forward. Although having said that, it would be probably unwise because I'd be taken there. But you can still... it sounded like you knew this game, so you perhaps know this yourself. But you do still have, like, sort of, rules of chess. So I could sort of move that pawn there, and that would probably sacrifice it, but it would allow the rook to sort of stomp on forward, but I was going to say, good lord, that's just a lot of letters and numbers. Literally absolutely meaningless to me, I'm afraid. So yeah, it would be unwise, I think, to do that. But maybe I could threaten something with my bishop. I don't know what, but I could threaten something. Maybe just move him forward slightly, because nothing... This is the problem. Half the time I can't see the obvious and wind up losing pieces to the fact that, oh, obviously there was a unit that could take that thing you just moved. You arse. Okay, let's see. Try it. Let's go on. Focus fire again. We want to take, you know, we want to use our actions to the best of our abilities to try and take someone down. So you want to just keep on, you know, keep on keeping on with your bullets. Ah, there we go. Assault. I can assault that man, but I don't 100% want to, because I think as best... Whoops. Oh, apparently I can't hit him. Oh, maybe he can't see. I can't see him from that angle. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, bullets to the face. Yes, got him. That is absolutely against the rules of chess. You just shot a man in the face to win the game of chess. Yes, that's right. I don't think you've met the Space Marine chess team. Oh, he's jumping out.
This thing's just as dangerous up close.
Yes. I mean, I suppose the key thing is if you got used to it, because I do understand, because you can see, you know, highlighted here, you can see the A1, B1, C2, you know, and if you know chess like the back of your hand, you're going to be able to immediately know what C2 is. I suppose arguably it's a pawn. It's always going to be a pawn on 2, isn't it? But more to the point, you know, me, C1, I'd have to think about it. I'd have to think about it being a bishop, whereas, you know, proper hardcore chess fanatics would be very much more sort of, I know exactly what that is immediately. Okay, so that's interesting.
At your command.
That's a little more free. What are we risking in that situation? I don't think we are risking anything in that situation if we take that piece. Hurrah! It is satisfying playing by the rules of chess, of course, because you get the full kills. That's another one I used to love. Way back, this was, you know, at the time of floppy disks. It was a game called Battle Chess. And what you do, that was just straight chess. None of this sort of shooting people malarkey. But what you could do with Battle Chess is the pieces would sort of come alive and do daft little animations for killing people, and it was a glorious game. I absolutely fucking adored it. Can you take a snapshot? Yes, you can. So we might as well have a pop shot at him. I don't think I've left this Devastator in Shit Creek without paddle. Fairly certain that knight can't do anything specific. He can now. He very much can now. That's possibly going to be an issue. Mech's tools, that's something we might have to concern ourselves about. An assault is rude, but missed, so I'm fine with it. That missed as well, I'm fine with that. I know, what a contradiction. When your guys miss, it's all manner of, oh, I don't like it, oh no, oh. But when their guys miss, oh, you're absolutely fucking fine with it. Right, what do we want to do? Taking that would be a risky manoeuvre. Taking that would be a risky manoeuvre. Taking that with the bishop would be a risky manoeuvre. I think my best shot at not losing anything too drastic is if I move this pawn forward one. That means he's going to have to either pop in there where I can take him, or he's going to have to pop in there where I can take him, or he's going to stay there where I can take him. So I think I can take that guy no matter what. I don't know if that's true or not, but the most useful of all the abilities, only in death, revive, because basically I can just keep doing that. Let's use another grenade. Let's include that guy I've targeted some as well. Bow.
They ain't getting away from us.
Moving the F pawn. Oh, is that bad? Is moving the F pawn bad? I suppose it does expose the king a little bit, but I still think it's tactically viable because this AI is not that good at chess. So I can usually relatively comfortably beat this AI at chess.
Destroy them.
Especially, as I said, I was going to be taking that knight no matter what. What he should have done was surely at least take one piece of mine in exchange, since as that would have been, you know, would have been the only way he'd have gotten any use out of that knight. But as I say, I know nothing of the higher strategies of chess. I know only shooting people, which is amazingly a viable way of winning at chess. Shoot enough bullets in your opponent, they'll go down. Is usually bad in normal chess, exposes the king. Yes. I don't know if you... I'm assuming you probably can castle in this. But I'd have to move the queen to castle that way if my memory of castling is correct. You can castle in either direction. Or I'd have to manoeuvre those two in some direction. Get them out of the way before I can castle it. Right, what we got over here? He has started moving his queen out. And by queen, I mean Zugtooth the weird boy. Right, what we got here? Not a lot I can do with him. I can't do much against the queen either. It's a shame I've used my ability there. Oh, I suppose technically... Now, I feel like this would be a bad idea, but I can't see why. I suppose I might be sacrificing my knight to his queen. But if I move the knight... I must admit, if I don't do that, I'm going to lose the bishop. So, fuck it. I'd prefer to keep the bishop, I think. Oh, look at that blood splatter. All over the place. Just a bloody pulp in the ground. Let's slash up a queen. Yes, you think you're weird. Not weird enough to not be slashed. Shoot it. How far can we shoot this gun? Not far enough for my tastes. I suppose this guy... No, that guy's already had a shot. This guy, I don't think can aim at the queen. No. I wonder if it would be worthwhile. Yeah, I think that... He's definitely going to... I'll tell you what, if we move... Oh no, I can't move anymore. Okay, I've already moved. I'll save the skull. I'll save the skull for next turn. Save him up. Oh, he's moving that one forward. That's an interesting decision. Because I think inevitably my next decision is this pawn take that guy. Especially because unfortunately my knight just got shot to death. So yeah, I think we'll take his pawn there. Oh, we're right up the jacksie of one of my other characters. Die, foul Xenos. And next up, I think it's probably worthwhile continuing to miss the queen. Awesome. Well done, my friend. Well done. No, the idea is to continue the onslaught of the queen because, well, you know, it's the queen. It's always going to be well worth trying to shoot that fucker out of the game. Shoot the queen out of the game. Yes, I could potentially. Yeah, oh, yes. The Psychic Storm.
We got him now, boss.
Oh, that was an unexpected manoeuvre. Kind of fine with it, but... Don't you shoot my friend.
Blast him.
Snapshot again. Oh, not the target I was expecting you to go for. Oh, big old laser. Missed. How'd you miss with a laser that big? I mean, seriously. Fucking hell. H6. Oh, see, this is it. I don't even know where the H is, let alone the H6. H6, it's over there. Ah. When it comes to chess, always assume I am not in the know. Right, what do we want to do? I mean, I'm probably sacrificing it, but fuck it. I think it's well worth grabbing that pawn on a move, and then I can use this guy to shoot the queen, use the other guy to shoot the queen, and then basically see what he does with his queen. Oh, sorry. Initiative phase. Ooh, I've got frag grenade available. Yes, please. Go frags. Bang. Oh, you fucking missed the queen, you dicky dildo. Do I only have other points? No, I don't. So, enemy turn commences. Whoa! He's weird.
Oi, you! Eat this!
I see.
I'll gun you down, right?
Don't you gun down my friend. Although, you've just given me your queen. I'll fucking take it. Quite literally. Thanks for the queen, buddy. Ha! Get the fuck down. Get your fucking face wrecked. That was a very nice animated kill, that was. I mean, to a certain extent, that's the other benefit of this game. Even if you don't play with the weird sort of regicide extra initiative phase rules, it's still going to be fun just to use regular rules, watching them kill each other in the animated sequences. I mean, I know most people are going to turn them off, I suppose, knowing most people. But me, I absolutely love... I much prefer chess when it's full-blown people killing each other. I see. I see. That's quite aggressive and violent, isn't it? Yes. It very much is. But it's what I prefer. Oh, of course. Oh, the rook came at me. I thought I was in chess for a second there, but it's a fucking rook, isn't it? It moves front and back. Does help enhance the violent nature, yeah. Tell you what, I'd be tempted to watch competitive chess if it was done in regicide. Although I grant you, only after a couple of games they start getting a bit old. But nonetheless, in terms of most occasions. So, let's see what we should consider doing here. I mean, okay. My bishop is exposed. I've heard. 1 minute on the clock and no one has any idea what's going on. I see. I feel like... Oh no, that's just going to potentially get my bishop taken in a different fashion. Yeah, unfortunately, my bishop's in a bad spot. I don't think there's any way... I'll tell you what, actually. I'll move him forward. And if he does decide to take my bishop, I will try and fuck him up for that sort of error. If he errs, and I'll tell you what, we'll try and use my bishop. That pawn's still standing on e2. His or mine? Mine. e2. E2, yes. I take it is leaving a pawn there not considered good as well. I thought I was supposed to be protecting the king. So, pawn on e2 is protecting the king. Oh, here he comes. He's charging in. Oh. Or not. Fair enough. That's not where I was expecting him to stop. Is it? Oh, that's probably that one. Yeah, and what is that? The one where you do the sort of instant kill opening type one? He's usually moved pretty quick. Oh well, my guy is not being moved pretty quick. I tell you what, he might be. He might be moving now, though. Yes, I'm going to threaten his rook. They do walk with a cocky strut in this, I think. They do seem to have that sort of cocksure kind of... Yes. Shall I increase the toughness? Yeah, if I increase the toughness and then heal him, he's going to live a little bit longer in theory. Right, that should be... Oh no, I've got 2 more skulls. Do I want to use 2 more skulls? I'll use 1 more skull for that. And then I think we'll stop. Oh! Okay, I suppose technically speaking, if I now take his rook, I stand a distinct chance of his bishop. Oh no, that's not a bishop, is it? Oh, he just shot me dead. Shit. Even through my guard. But yeah, that's a rook. That's a knight, not a bishop. So yeah, I think ultimately take his rook. D4 English, fianchetto, the Dutch if you're feeling adventurous. Sounds like some kind of order in a restaurant or something. Excuse me, yes, I'd like the English, the fianchetto, and yes, I'm feeling adventurous, so I'll take the Dutch. Right, initiative phase, yes, right. What we want to do is ideally shoot that guy. Oh, maybe I can't. Can I shoot that guy? Oh no, I can't. Oh, but I suppose I can probably melee that guy. Oh, got him. Superb. Right, this guy... oh, I'll tell you what. I don't know if they affect him, but if they do, it's the ultimate sacrifice of a glorious pawn. Oh no, it didn't. It also barely scratched them. Barely fucking scratched them. The Iron Halo. Go on, have an Iron Halo, although he might just take it. He might take it with his movement phase. Oh, no? No, yeah, that's the bishop moving. Interesting choice there. Don't know precisely what he's doing. It's going to be difficult taking that bishop. Did he miss? I think he missed, yeah. He sort of hit over there. Oh, the king's getting a bit... leery. I suppose really, let's try and get some rooks involved, because we've not seen the Terminator armour do its business. Let's see, let's have you go to ground, try and defend yourself. And you take a snapshot at the bishop. Don't you shoot the bishop. What did the bishop do to you? I mean, he encroached upon my space. So this might be risky, but it's going to be a very good way of taking the bishop. So I'm just going to have my Terminator armour run all the way up to the end. Because even if he... I suppose... if he moves the king forward, I'd be at risk if I tried to take his piece. But I still think, you know... I mean, in real chess, I don't think doing this would threaten your opponent. But... getting forward... I suppose maybe I should have taken that... guy, but oh well. Never mind. Flux Terminatus. Yeah, that might not be a terrible decision, so that he doesn't take any damage up there. You... take a pot shot at the bishop again. Must admit, I feel like I'm almost obliged to do a grob if I play as the orcs, because it's the sort of word that sounds like it would go with an orc. I'll use grob now. Look at my squig. Enjoy it. I'm gonna send it out as a grob. I don't want to eat it, please. No, I'd rather not. Ah, good, my Iron Halo is going to protect him, theoretically at least. Oh, he castled! Cheeky little bugger. Now, taking his bishop might not be a supremely good idea. Although I've got... I mean, technically I've got some units spare. That's not how you're supposed to think in this sort of tactical area, is it? No, but technically I have some units spare. Diddly diddly dum. At the moment, none of my units are going to get taken, so maybe it'd be worthwhile trying to sort of bring my knight in to try and do something of use. I suppose really at this stage I'll try starting on the rook and seeing if I can miss. Awesome, thank you. Thank you for the embarrassment. I might as well try and take down that orc pawn. Have you ever fancied having some orc pawn? No. No, I do not want orc pawn. To a certain extent, I suppose orc pawn would just be like a little mushroom planter. Although that's probably paedophiles for orcs, isn't it, really? Because they are born from being mushrooms, I think. So, although at least they're sort of genetically similar or some such. I don't know if they are literally. I've got a feeling they are. I don't know precisely how an orc is born. When an orc is born. Oh, I think that guy's dead. So that's disappointing, isn't it? No, I don't think the apothecary can do anything for you, mate. Let's... kind of thinking maybe carry on... I don't think I can actually get my knight in a position that's going to be useful. So maybe we'll start pushing forward with... Got to be kind of careful precisely where I place things, because this is the point in time where I start getting bored with planning ahead and just sort of do things that look like a good idea when they're actually not a good idea. That's a terrible waste of a grenade, I think. And I suppose we might as well keep tackling that pawn. Once he's out of pawns, he can't really do... Because I wouldn't mind trying to get my pawn up the other end, as it were. You shouldn't put a pawn up your end, no. Yeah, it would be nice if I could get my pawns up to try and... Because I'm fairly certain it plays by the same sort of ruling, which is they will... Now, that's annoying. Okay. I think maybe we'll back the Terminator out. Because I must admit, if he takes my pawn, I'm fine with that, because I'll take his bishop. Or if he stays there, I'll take it. If he goes back, that's a nuisance. Maybe need to try and figure out a strategy that involves doing something cool. So the crack grenade, I think, did a little bit of damage. I don't know if it did a status ailment or not, but I'm fairly certain I asked for a melee attack, but that'll do, I suppose. Oh, in fact, yes, okay. If I do that and it's successful, got him. So I'm fairly certain he can't move that piece. Oh, he can move that piece. Okay, he just can't take actions with that piece. Fine. That piece has moved back there. Lovely. Right, waste my fucking time. I mean, I definitely can kill you. I'm definitely going to kill you. It just depends on precisely how long it takes me to kill you. I'm going to try and get that pawn up there for an upgrade. I don't know what. Maybe... I mean, there's probably oh, I need to do initiative. I suppose let's just try and start shooting him. Oh, Terminator, revving up. Now, do you have eyes on? No, you do not. I could throw a frag grenade, but that feels a terrible waste. Although, having said that, it's going to get him and the king. Frag grenade. Because at this point, I do sort of suspect it's going to end up boiling down to just moving my units forward and shooting everything. Oh! Oh, he's gone for me! Fuck! That was an awesome animation. I was not expecting him to go for me. I mean, well played, mate. You've just gotten your rook taken. which opens up a lot of real estate for me. I mean, it's a bold strategy to run at the king and just start shooting, but not one that's going to pay off for you, I don't think. I'm fairly certain that's a yes, no, that was immunisation. Oh, he's going to go again though, with his Mordaka. But he's Mordaka. He's Mordaka missed Daka. Take the rook. That's my order. Bang. Yes, shoots him. Shoots him real good. Initiative phase. Gets to fucking shooting people. I love that fucking chain gun he's got on his arm there. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, we'll stop. Okay, we'll end up with a lot of skulls, I think, because inevitably it's actually slightly inconvenient having lost the knight, but still. What I should be able to do now is more efficiently threaten the bishop without losing anything. Oh, clearly I spoke too soon. I mean, unfortunately, there is an element of you can just whittle things away in this mode. So if you can start whittling quicker than they can start whittling, you can actually do a good job of getting rid of everything. Oh, I can shoot the king from there. That's surprising. Can't shoot the guy right in front of you, but I can shoot the king from a fair distance away. That don't make no sense. I'll tell you what, now that bar's free. Oh, okay, the bishop's moving, fine. The bishop's on the move. The bishop's on the move. So I think what we'll do is he might try and take my pawn again, like he did last summer. So I suppose actually the pawn is kind of protected there. Is there anything other than unfriendly fire? I suppose we'll just move him down there for now. Probably get me in. Oh, I must admit, he's not going to be a problem, because I say that he might end up being a problem. Can you shoot backwards, sir? Yes, you can. That's helpful. Turn around and shoot his arsehole. Oh, he really very much was going for it, wasn't he? Ah, there we go. Right, superb. Now it's kind of just almost academic, really. Although, having said that, technically speaking, the king could wander around and just shoot the shit out of all of my people, but ultimately I should really, even a novice chess player should really be able to win with this many units versus a single king. So I should hopefully be able to get him into a checkmate situation in the not too distant. Right, what I might try and do is we'll try and pin him in with the rooks, and then try and maybe get the bishop's finger out and do something useful there. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I'm going to approach with the queen, which will allow me to do some extra bits and pieces. Oh, I don't need any life force though, so we'll just do normal shooting. Or, fair enough, it is not normal shooting. The librarian fella. Is he a librarian? I think he is classified. Yeah, he's classified as... He's Balthasar, the librarian. Shoot. I mean, you say your weapon was ready. Clearly wasn't that ready. You missed. I mean, it is in your name, so I would hope you would terminate. Are you able to terminate? No, you're not. But I'll tell you what you can do. You can just put on the Crux Terminatus. Damn straight it is. Okay. Oh, that's cheeky. Very cheeky. So... I'm going to want to move that rook. Because if I don't move that rook, he's probably going to take that rook. So if we go that way, and then we'll try and put some more pressure on him at some point, but life leech. This king is putting up a pretty pretty decent, pretty decent competition for me, I fear.
Open fire!
He's not taking a lot of damage from snapshots, is he? Oh no, he's taking a bit. He must have healed some, perhaps. Okay, so he's moving back there. He's got a bit of a hard on for my rook there, hasn't he? But I can't deny, if I move my rook, because the queen has that angle, and you can't move into chess. What's this game called? Oh, that's a good point. I should have changed that. Let's have a look. I will tell you as I change the game. Plus it will come up in the chat, I believe. So, registered. It is Warhammer 40,000 registered. I don't think that actually worked. What did I do wrong there? Maybe it just doesn't understand or doesn't know the game is called Regicide. I suppose I could just try Regicide alone. Don't know if that's worked either. I mean, it claims it's upgraded it, but yes, it's a game called Regicide. It's Warhammer 40k chess, essentially. And welcome, Mr. Endgame. I do plan on ending the game very shortly, with a bit of luck, anyway. Shoot the king. Shoot the boss knob. I think he might actually be a knob. Is he a knob? Oh no, he's just considered a war boss. So he may or may not be a knob.
I strike you down.
With my fucking lightning. Do it. Now, let's see what you're going to do. I'm assuming he's going to have to move forward. Oh no, he's going to be able to move there. Of course he is. But you have possibly allowed me checkmate. I can't see... Yeah. If I move my bishop, he's definitely in check. Is he in checkmate? I think so? No, apparently he's not. Or I do actually have to kill the king. One of the two, I don't know which, but nonetheless, carry on shooting, and then we'll have to see where the king can go. Not entirely... Oh, I suppose there? No, because then that's the rook has him. He could go back one, but then the queen has him. He could go side one, but I think the queen still has him. Forward there, queen has him. Forward there, queen has him. There, queen has him. There? No, rook has him. So yes, oddly enough, I'm not entirely sure why this isn't being classified as checkmate, but maybe there's a move that I just can't see and my brain is unable to understand. I don't know. But whatever it is, we have him surrounded, so he's not going to last that long. Oh, no, there we go. I think we officially had checkmate. It just allowed you the fun of shooting him a bit more. Victory via checkmate. Yes. Victory in the skirmish. Saving the online profile. Good. Good. Superb. Well, that was... I mean, that was a thing. How do I get out of here? Survey the battlefield? No, I don't really want to do that, mate. Skirmish. Oh, there we go. It would have been back there. So, there you go. That's a little bit of regicide. Means killing the king, if you were unaware. I was trying to exit. Are you allowing me to exit? Did I click? Oh, I clicked store. I assumed the bottom option was exit. It apparently isn't. Are you sure you want to exit the game? I'm certain, sir. I'm very much certain. Oh, I've got new inventory bits. New inventory bits. I've just unlocked the card Orc Mega Knob. That's the sort of card you need in your life. The Orc Mega Knob. Everybody loves a good little bit of Mega Knob in their life. Would you like a little bit of Mega Knob? And that is Mega Knob, as in a knob that is mega, not a mecha knob. Although, having said that, the knobs often have metal bits, so, you know, may very well be both. May very well be both. A metallic and mega knob. All of the knobs. I'll tell you what, to get you excited for next week, what we'll end on is showing you basically all the hard work I put into getting this ready for this week. Only to have nobody turn up in time to use it, so yay. But I'll show it all off anyway. Because I put all of this into Tabletop Simulator this time. Created some extra bits. But you didn't show up until 5:30. That's the point. You're somebody, but you're somebody who showed up later than is entirely desirable. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. I will use the special table, but what we'll do is we'll just cut that for a moment, because I happen to know that when I want to summon the special table, I need to go through my files, and I don't necessarily want people looking at all my file trees. That's the one. Hey, there we go. Now we should be able to turn that back on. Look at that! We were going to have a custom table and everything. And we want Jay's Muffin Time box work in progress. That's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but there you go. I mean, certainly in terms of chatting, I didn't see you here until 5:30, which is an hour later than the start time. But this is the game by Turbo Punch. You can see all the different bits. All the different bits. I lovingly crafted all sorts of extra bits. So, yes, this is Thomas Tomscar Ridgewell, if you've heard of him, and Dark Squidge and Turbo Punch and generally other things. And this is their game that they produced called Muffin Time. And what I did for exclusive use on here, and I don't think anybody else has it on Tabletop Simulator, because all of this was my own stuff, I scanned in the little map there, and look, I even managed to figure out how to use the little pointers. Whee! Although having said that, the sizing seems to be way off, which is interesting, but I suppose that's a simple case of either scaling that down. No, apparently that don't want to scale down. I'll scale the cards up then instead. There we go. But yes, they plop in nicely there, and then you've got a nice little discard pile there. Lovely jubbly, isn't it? Lovely jubbly. Not entirely sure why the sizing's gone all peculiar, but oh well. That wouldn't have made too much difference. And then, look. And then all of the bags. The thousands upon thousands of bags. But I made that box in in Blender. I made that box in Blender as well, because look, the DLC packs, you've got the pack of cards there, and the pack of cards can go in this little box there. Pack of cards in the box. And look, you can see, nice little 3D model. Nice scans. I say nice scans, the scans are bloody terrible, but still. Nice little beveled edges. And look, this was the little house token I built, because some of the cards require you to know whose house it's being played in, and being online you wouldn't know that. Then you need a coin, a special heads and tails coin. You can see the muffin for the heads, the farting butt for the tails. You toss it, it flips. It's very nice. For when you play finger guns, you rotate these to point at the player of your choice, and you make sure they're flipped before you put them on there. Rock, paper, scissors cards. So you place them to play the rock, paper, scissors minigame. And then this one, the box is quite nice because it's got another beveled edge that you can see where in the real thing it has the gap where you would take the top off the box. Not sure why there's a gap there. Probably piss poor scanning, but that's fine. As I say, some of my textures were not very well put together, but most of it, at a distance, it looks alright. And it functions as a bag. And look, I even put together a nice little player board where you got to choose your... Again, some of these sizes seem to have disappeared. Also, annoyingly, I think my magnets have disappeared from there. Yes. I wonder why that is. That's annoying, game. Why have you vanished magnets? Saved objects. Do I have the player boards as a saved object separate? No, I don't. So there's some more fiddling to be done, but nonetheless. And look, colour tint. What do I have? Do I have red trousers? I now have red trousers. Yay. Scale it up a bit. And trust me, during the game, the colour of your trousers might become pertinent. Might not become pertinent, but it might become pertinent. You can have a ring if you would like. There's a nice little ring. And look, Ma, I have black shoes today. Actually, my shoes have disappeared if I use black, so probably best to colour tint that. I haven't submitted it to the workshop yet. I was hoping to play it first, but I'm assuming if people are back around next week, we'll probably try Muffin Time again, but yay coin, woo! I was quite pleased with the little house token as well, because it's essentially just the box, but I added the disc and I added the rooftop. Nice little pink rooftop. Well, you can see slightly, and as I say, I genuinely don't know why it would have happened, but for some bizarre reason, because when I set it up, these were all correctly sized. Not entirely sure why now suddenly they're not, so I'll have to go back through and resize a few of these odds and sods, but I suppose it might be where I separated them into the bag so that you had the ability to sort of grab as many tokens as was needed. I will try and sort of want to try and figure out a better way of doing it, but yeah. Custom table. Sunday afternoon at home, custom table. And all of the cards you could possibly need. Admittedly, some of them are reasonably poorly scanned because, you know, you can see there. You can see sort of like the edge is a bit rough, and you can see a blue edge on that card. But outside of that, it's not terrible. But there you go. That's what you could have won. The game Muffin Time. There's a little preview of cards you can use in Muffin Time. I used to be a cow. No. Which is interesting enough. Yeah, you could. You could literally go, I used to be a cow. All meat-eating players skip their next turn. No. That's not happening. And I take that for myself. Don't beat me. Please don't beat me. But yes, there's the basic Muffin Time game. There's the extra Tom Scar cards. Because you may have heard of The Hole. Where have all my cards gone? They're in the hole. And then you've got a rainbow pack, which is actually already out of the pack, that's fine. And then you've got the pie flavour pack, which again has its own little pack. Anyway, that's going to be it for the for Sunday afternoon at home this week. Hopefully, people will join me again next week, where we'll have another crack at trying to do some of the old doodar. I don't know if I'll do Gladius, probably not, in fairness, considering how badly Gladius went this week, but I will try and do something else at the beginning, something random and something tabletop game adjacent, and then at the end we will try and do Muffin Time again, or I might try and do Escape the Dark Castle. See which one I fancy. Have a go, see which one I fancy doing. That's right. Anyway, I will say cheerio and leave you with the end phase.
Well, it's the last day I ever spend like it, I'll tell you.
We gotta get organised.
Definitely, we can't go on like this, frittering away our lives like we've done today. We've got to do something constructive. Time is valuable.
I agree.
So do I.
We only live once.
Of course we do.
There's a million things we could do.
Certainly there are. There's things like
Yes,
this.
like
Well, sure, we could.
I'll see you next Sunday then.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Cheerio. Good health.